what's up, guys? Eddie Gray here. I am super excited today. Today is the day. Endless Studio. I've been waiting for this for such a long time. Tim Exile, who is a revolutionary in the world of music production and music performance, he's put together the most incredible product this last week. If you probably saw the premiere of the movie, I think it was called We Made a Door. Essentially, this gentleman and his team created the most comprehensive and efficient looper system in the world, I believe. I've been waiting for something like this for a very long time. There are some prototypes out there. They're nice. I love Ableton, but it simply cannot do what this can do. So let's look at Endless Studio. I just picked it up. Haven't read the manual yet, but as you can tell, I am super excited about this. This is absolutely amazing that we get to live in a time where we can just have fun like this and just pick up and play and make some noise. So let's check it out. You have to be online to be able to use this. They have the desktop version, which came out today. They have the iPad and iPhone version, which are sick as well, okay? And so based on my findings, I spent a lot of time with the app and with the iPad version. Essentially, you have this mainframe here, okay? They've got different sound packs. I believe you have to be under a subscription if you want to use these with the iPad. I still haven't worked all that out yet. I am subscribed, and I also purchased the app as well. But let me just show you how it works before we get into the details. The main idea here is that you can really start to work on a piece of music instantaneously, okay? So this is all mapped. So I'm going to hit one of my MIDI keyboards, and you can see that we're playing that out. All right, so let me come up with, hold on. Okay, cool. So right now, I'm going to turn on the click, and it looks like on the right-hand side, you can choose the key, the scale, the BPM, and the time signature. So let's turn on the key, the metronome rather, and we'll start playing something in. Okay, so then now the idea is that this keeps looping and it records instantaneously. So why is this important? Because now you don't have to find a plugin and play with the ADSR. It's all right in front of you. So let me keep building off the idea here. So you can see that I'm just building one idea on top of another, on top of another, on top of another. So then if you wanted to add something else to that, let's say you want to keep adding bass elements or synthesizer elements, let's go to bass, and you can see that I have a scale here. Let's see, we've got minor, let's stay in the key of C, and here we go. So again, normally that would just take so long to be able to just execute, right? And so let's say you perhaps wanted to go back and change something, or maybe you don't like the idea you just laid on paper. So then you go to riff details, and then you can maneuver yourself among all the various ideas. So you could think of this like live loops in Logic Pro, or clips in Ableton or in Machine. It's kind of the same idea, but it's in real time. You could then export the stems. The movie is just something you can post on social media. You can share the riff with somebody, or you can actually delete it. So let's say I didn't like one of these ideas, then I just click, hit delete, and then it's out. All right, so let's go back to sounds. We just added some bass. All right, let's try and add a sound here. All right, so you can see what's happening there, right? They have a sampler tab. I'll experiment with that last. And let's see, we have effects. So I'm going to take some of the working ideas and I'm going to treat them. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm just trying to figure out how to select what it is that I'm going to affect, because in the app itself, you get to select, hey, I'm affecting this, that, and this. And so I'm just trying to figure, I suppose it's these. I could be wrong about that. Let's see. Oh, okay, this makes sense. Maybe these little circles up on top, targets. Yeah, this makes sense. All right, you can see that I'm affecting everything just so you can really hear it. And so here I'm triggering all the various effects. I'm using infinite effects. Again, I think it's part of a subscription. I haven't figured it out on the standalone app quite yet. But maybe that's just an iOS feature. So anyway, I'm going to play this out, and then I'm going to affect everything that I've made up to this point with some sound effects. So yeah, so many creative possibilities here. Let's do something a bit more on the basic scale, just like a low pass. And so you can see I've recorded that idea in real time. This is insane, guys. This would have been impossible years ago. At least at this level, like entry level, you could just plug and play, record ideas. This took Tim Exile decades to figure out, and now we get to enjoy it. So thank you so much, standing on the shoulder of giants. Okay, let's sample our voice, shall we? So let's figure this out. Monitor and looped. I just want to make sure we don't get any crazy feedback. I think we should be all right. Let's check this out. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hey, 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 hey. 1 1 1. Okay, I haven't sorted that. Oh, you know what it is? I have to set my input to universal audio. 1 second. Check
Check
one,
one,
two.
two.
All
All
right.
right.
All right, so you can see that. Well, I'm probably not going to monitor as I do this. So let's just think of something here with the metronome on. Okay, now, so the one thing I'm not comprehending at this juncture is why everything else went away. So if I go into the riff details, it like magically just started doing its own thing right after that. And that shouldn't have happened. It should have been all inclusive. So theoretically, I should be able to click on one of these and go back to my riff history or idea history. This case, I don't really see anything happening. Look, this just came out right now, so I'm gonna imagine that there's a couple of bugs here and there. But this is again absolutely incredible. Let's go a little bit overview here, okay? We got my jams, so ideas that you've come up with, and if you've been a part of this movement the last year, I think it's been, you've inherited all of your stuff, and then now this becomes public where you can jam with other people all over the world. So let me bring you into Swung from the Gutters. Yeah, let's check this jam out. All right, so yeah, you can see that they're starting to work out all the kinks. There must be a ton of people downloading this and just going ham right now. But this is essentially the idea, guys. You can sample yourself as well, and then all of that would be included in the jam as well. And then all of that would be included in the jam as well. And then on top of that, you could then resample yourself as well. And then on top of that, you could then resample. This is definitely one of the best pieces of software. I'll be using this a lot along with Serato Studio, which I absolutely love, along with Arcade. Guys, it's such an exciting time to be a creative. I feel so grateful, so honored to be able to do what I do. I was up late last night mixing, and I love this work. I just love everything about technology, production. I love talking to you guys about it, right? Sharing our ideas. In fact, I have a class over at HF Music Academy that I have to teach in about an hour and 15. If you would love to learn more about what we're up to, go ahead and email us at support@hfmusicacademy.com. There's a free course waiting for you called Cracking the Compression Code. So if you want to learn that, go ahead and hit us up. Hey, thank you very much. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We will catch you on the next one. Keep your frequency high.